Oh dear. Oh, my life is a fatality. Oh, I was just at the top of this road in a conservation area, talking to, well, I thought I was videoing, and I had a good old ramble about cultural differences between Australia and Spain, bushwalking, where I was, differences in weather, showcasing this very lovely part of the world in the Gold Coast hinterland. And it took like, it would have been like half an hour easily. And then I realised how much I was rambling. Thought, oh, okay, and getting a bit personal. Like, oh, okay, that's enough. Wound it up and then went to stop it, and there was no video. I was so silly sometimes. So this is on the downhill straight, walking back to my house. I've just been on an exercise walk. It's been raining for about 12 hours, really good, solid rain too. So I see, now I'm going to repeat some of what I just said before. I see some people in the Northern Hemisphere. Oh, it's pretty hot. It looks like pretty hot in Madrid, 38, 37, 36, 38. Gosh, I wish I was there. Infernio, Scotchio, and even the parts of USA are having a heat wave. So maybe these little, this rainforest showcase and some fresh rain on the leaves in the ground and everything will make any viewers feel, my 3 subscribers, feel a little bit refreshed. Lovely. It's a very nice part of Australia. I don't know it that well. First time I've lived in the Gold Coast region. I'm 17 k's southeast or just east-ish of Miami, separated from the ocean by very sort of American style highway, like the M1 that runs, well, from Brisbane to the Gold Coast, or even further south down to Byron Bay and then into New South Wales. So I have to cross over that to get to some shops. So many parkway, freeways, driving. I have to friggin' drive everywhere. Yes, I knew that when I moved here. Well, I probably didn't really think about it that much detail. It's just fairly indicative of most places in Australia. Not all. I've lived in Sydney without a car, managed fine. Depends on your circumstances and what you want to do. Lived in Melbourne without a car. No problem. I had a bike and commute everywhere. Definitely no problem at all to live in Melbourne without a car. But this part of the world, it's a necessity. So I get the mountain rainforest life and beach life all in one, and I'm extremely grateful. It's a stunning house. It's beautiful. It's also boring. It's funny. I lived in Canberra for 6 years in total, 2 separate sessions of 3 years each, and I never really said that about Canberra. And because I had a good system and routine there, and I was working. It's amazing what making good money can keep you, how money can keep you interested in things. But no, look, this is a day area. It really is a day area. I guess I'm bored because this time last year I was having the time of my life in European summer, travelling. I was just saying I travelled out of Madrid once every 7 to 10 days. Would be travelling somewhere. Went to London, Tenerife, Amsterdam, Portugal, Alicante. So now this year to be stuck indoors again after doing some quarantine. You know, yeah, I can go to the beach. I've been to the beach for a couple of times last week. Yeah, I can drive to the shops, and all the shops are indoor, Westfields. And, okay, everything I need is here, but it's no nightlife. But even on the coast. Nonetheless, I'll try to be positive. So we really just talk about this area. So from Las Palmas in Elche to the eucalyptus gum trees of the Gold Coast. There's some very cool bird sounds up here. Listen to that. Hope you can hear it. Beautiful properties. So this is an example of how some Australians live. Not all, like Spain, like America. Australia is very different from state to state. Queensland is different to New South Wales. Coastal is different to cities, different to even further remote regional areas. But some very successful Australians, and well done. Good luck to them. No doubt the bank owns a hell of a lot. No, doesn't this look nice? That's fence lighting. We got a Dodge in there. And I just and look where they are. It's fantastic. There's a lake here. Unfortunately, you can't swim in this. It would be a bit toxic. Looks lovely though. Oh, there's a lot more bird noise happening now because it's dusk, approaching dusk. Yeah, you wouldn't swim in that. I mean, it looks, because it's actually a dam. It's not running fresh water. I hope you can hear the bird sounds. Look at this palm tree. A fern, I mean. Fern. In there. Look at that. Oh, what a beauty. Isn't that stunning? Oh, wow. Gorgeous, yeah. And I'm not even that far north. And after the dry, aridness of Spain, it seems even more tropical than what I remember, because I did grow up in Queensland. I'm not a Queenslander. They're remarkably two very different things. I'm concerned I'm starting to speak like one though, just because I'm around the sounds and hear it, pardon me, I'll start to mimic their language. And I was actually quite impressed that my English was improving and becoming, and my accent was neutralising. So I must keep up with my Spanish to keep up with my Spanish for that benefit, and for the benefit of making sure I don't start to sound like I don't start saying, yeah, how's it going? Hey, it's pretty hot today. Hey, Queenslanders say hey at the end of sentences. Sure, not all. Look at that different variegation in the trunk of that tree. Yeah. So I can go for a bushwalk on a bitumen road, just around the corner, not very far from my house at all. In fact, backtracking, the walk that I did 2 weeks ago, I just actually walked through people's private property and through the scrub to get back to the house. Why not? Without a track. Just found my way using the maps. Alright, so this is the Mudgeeraba area, near Mudgeeraba, in the Gold Coast hinterland of Queensland. It's last week of July. It's inverted commas winter, meaning it's about 1,001% humidity. There's a huge, on the way to the bush, to the conservation area, it's a very steep hill. Sweating everywhere. Oh, I'm not used to sweating. Like, I've before Spain, and that's a dry heat. I lived in Canberra, super dry heat. Actually, the weather in Canberra is very similar to Madrid. Cold